Hey folks, Alan Saunders from Pittsburgh Sports Now here at St. Vincent College. Just wrapped up practice number 6 of Pittsburgh Steelers training camp, and today is your Steelers practice report here on the Steelers Now YouTube channel. Another really busy day, maybe not quite as much news as yesterday, but trust me, you're going to want to hear about what happened at Steelers practice today. Let's just get right to it. Let's just start with the highlights. Sierra was here. No, I'm joking. I mean, it was very nice to see her, but I'm sure that's not what you all came here for. We had a big brawl at the end of Steelers practice day. In fact, it was a very chippy day at practice day in general. Mike Tomlin on Instagram started the day by posting a little photo saying he's wearing his black Air Force Ones to practice today. If you remember, he gave those to the team as a gift before they went to Cincinnati for that season opening win 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. And there's an energy there that he was trying to bring. And look, the offense has been taking it to the defense. Well, maybe has been is the wrong word. Certainly did in the first padded practice of training camp on Tuesday. And the defense seemed like it was determined to get some today. They brought it all day. And in fact, they brought it, well, let's call it over the line, as there were several hits on the quarterback, which are generally frowned upon in this setting. And there were a couple dust-ups as a result. The big one happened late in the last practice session as Elandon Roberts gave Justin Fields a chest bump. Troy Fautanu came and pushed him from behind. Mason McCormick came running over and clobbered him. And that started a whole brawl. Joey Porter Jr. was involved. Patrick Queen got involved. Ryan McCollum came running like 40 yards from the back of the offensive huddle to come and clear out Patrick Queen. It was a mess. And after practice, I talked to Elandon Roberts, who very much looked like the Joker who had caused the mess, just with a little wry smile on his face, and said that, yeah, there was some message sending there, that this offense wants to be physical, and they took it to the defense in the first padded practice on Tuesday. The defense is not going to tolerate that. They pushed back today. Mike Tomlin said it'll be addressed. He obviously does not want his quarterbacks to get hurt, but the man who starts the day by posting on Instagram about his black Air Forces is probably not being entirely sincere when he talks about being upset about the level of physicality at practice. He certainly wants these guys on that fine edge and is very okay with it. And I also talked to James Daniels after practice, and man, he was like a proud papa talking about these rookie offensive linemen come flying to the rescue of their quarterback, and he was so happy and said, yeah, that's absolutely the appropriate response. So glad to see those guys getting after it. And so, yeah, I don't think there was any hard feelings. I think the Steelers got into a fight at practice today, and just about everybody was happy about it. That's not usually the way it goes, but I just think the physical tone has been set early in training camp, and I seriously think there are going to be sparks in Friday Night Lights. You're going to want to get yourself to Latrobe Memorial Stadium on Friday. Other than that, the big highlight for me today was first time we got some live, or at least that I was able to witness, some live one-on-one wide receiver versus DB stuff. Russell Wilson not participating in team drills for the second straight day, but did participate in that. And Grady Brown, Steelers defensive backs coach, number 30, I want you against George Pickens. That's right. Rookie undrafted free agent Beanie Bishop, all of 5'9", if you include the dreads and the do-rag, is up against George Pickens, and he did okay. I mean, he did get beat once. He pushed him out of bounds the second time. Beanie held his own against the big bad man who mosses everybody, and I think that's an incredible testament to his play. But look, Graylin Arnold is in that mix for the slot corner role as well, and he had a really good day. He had an interception of John Rice Plumlee during a team period. He also looked really good, locked up Quiz Watkins twice in that one-on-one drill, so I thought he looked good. Calvin Austin, for me, was the best Steelers receiver. I don't think a defensive back put his hands on him. He was absolutely uncoverable, just disgusting. Now, look, that one-on-one drill is one where it's seriously tilted towards the offense, so they should take advantage, but little number 19 looked great out there. I think it was overall, though, a strong pushback day from the defense. They lost 7 shots, 4-3 when Najee Harris went over the top to beat Deshaun Elliott, but a very competitive period certainly there. And then the injury front. Didn't see Roman Wilson at all today. He is expected to miss weeks, not days, with his what I believe is a high ankle sprain in his left ankle. And then did see Rodney Williams come back and do some indie today, but no team periods. 2 more injuries today on the defense, both at outside linebacker. David Perales was what looked like it could be a serious knee injury in 7 shots. He walked off the field, but then was carted away from practice. Kyron Johnson left practice also at the end of the day with a hamstring. Those 2 guys are in that outside linebacker 4 battle with Jeremiah Moon, who got a very nice compliment from Terrell Austin today. Moon, I think, arrow up on the young man who came over from Baltimore in the offseason. That's it for today. We'll have Steelers Afternoon Drive coming up in just a little bit, so make sure you stay tuned here on the YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification so you don't miss anything from Pittsburgh Steelers Training Camp 2024. And then make sure you also go over to SteelersNow.com, check out all the written coverage there from myself, Derek Bell, Chris Ward, and the whole rest of the Steelers Now team. We'll see you soon.